I don't know why you guys have to keep pushing these chains around, and I get tagged by Lancelot. Thank you so much for making me have to do this. Alright, well, let me start off with number 1. I have something to admit. It's pretty bad. I am an avid role player. I play Dungeons and Dragons with my friends, and people think that in some crowds we're a bunch of geeks, nerds, and we shouldn't waste our time with it. But I believe anything to break us free of this reality and give us the time to be who we want is the best thing to do ever. Number 2, I have wrote 2 children's books from the time I was in 7th grade until high school. I never finished those books or got them published because as soon as I got into high school, my English teacher told me that my books weren't worth publishing. I used to love to write. I wrote for 2 years in middle school, and I stopped as soon as he told me that my work was garbage. I don't believe it, but I never sent him to a publisher to find out. Number 3, I have a disorder that doesn't affect me completely, as it should, but I have COD, compulsive obsessive disorder. And if any of you have this, you understand why I just said it like that. Because having this disorder makes everything have to be tidy, have to be neat. Not everybody gets all the effects of it, but I constantly have to wash my hands after everything I do. If I'm going down the road, I have to count telephone poles one by one, and if I mess up, sometimes I have to go back and start counting them again. I check multiple times to make sure doors are locked in my house or my water's turned off. It just depends on the day and how I feel. I get affected by different things, but I become obsessed with them and I have to continue to do them, and it sucks. But I don't got the cleaning part. My house can be a mess. It doesn't bother me. I wish I really had that one, though. That's a good one. Alright, my 4th little fact here is that I don't want to bring up any arguments or anything, but I just wanted to share with the fact that not a lot of people know this, that I follow a Wiccan religion, which is based off of paganism. Number 5. Not a lot of you out there know this. I'm sure only maybe one of you so far, unless you've checked out my website. But I believe in life after death. I believe in spirits, ghosts, and I actively try to hunt them. If I know of a place that's haunted, I try to go. And I currently live in a place that I believe to be. Some people need solid proof, and if you're ever interested in knowing the entire story on how I got into this and what happened to me to make me believe, then leave it in a comment and I'll share it in one of my videos. Alright, that wraps up my 5, and I'm going to do a little layering here of 5 names that I pick. If you guys have already done it, then just ignore it, because there's so many people doing this, I don't know who's done it before. So if you see your name and you've done it already, then comment.